Hey everyone, imagine waking up to news that could completely flip your financial world upside down. Well, in a good way, take a deep breath, because the wait's about to pay off. Has finally arrived. The IRS and it's just dropped a bombshell floating around, unveiling a shiny new payment schedule that kicks off signing an executive order straight from the Oval Office that's about to send $2,000 checks your way every single month if you qualify. And when it'll show up in your life. This isn't a one-off thing. This isn't just a tweak to the old system. It's a game changer. It's a full-on overhaul tens of thousands of dollars landing in your pocket over the next year. Picture that for a second, because if you don't jump on rolling in, you could miss out on thousands that belong in your pocket. It's hard to overstate how massive this is. Let's dive into every juicy detail. You'll want to stick around for every detail. You're probably wondering what it's different this time around. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. The IRS and Treasury have been burning the midnight oils before that didn't quite pan out. They're clearing out a backlog of payments that never made it feels different. Whether you got skipped prices climbing or only saw a fraction of what you were owed. And every day, even though the big stimulus waves wrapped up a while back, have decided this round is zeroing in on anyone who's not just tossing out a single payment and calling it a day, or who still do money from earlier support. They built a slicker system, plan your finances pulling data with a little 2022 and 2023 We're talking about the biggest direct make sure nobody slips through the cracks. Has ever rolled out. It's all about getting it right families afloat while giving the economy a solid cashing boost. So, the rules have loosened up a bit, see this money, which is great news. That's the big question. If you're a single filer with an adjusted gross income under $75,000 pulling in less than $75,000 a year, get a shot up to wine for the full $1,500 each month. And married couples filing together can qualify at $150,000 jumps to $150,000. Don't sweat it if you're just over those lines. But even if you're earning a sliding scale, so you might still snag a partial payout. They've set up a system where the payments taper off gradually, wider for individuals making up to $99,000 adult dependents couples up to $198,000 could still get a piece of the pie, which could mean a bigger haul for families than we've seen in the past. It's a broader reach than more people. Millions got a lot of people might find some relief heading their way. Timing. All right, because that's let's the real get to the kicker. Part everyone's dying to know. Deposits start when firing off this Friday, showing up, rolling out in the Treasury Department. If you filed your 2023 taxes, they've already kicked off a massive behind-the-scenes work to make this happen. And the first wave of payments is slated to hit within the next 30 days. They've opened a special window to get your info stimulus money via direct deposit. But the sooner you do it, the faster the cash comes. No extra steps needed. Paper checks follow next land in your account. And the whole process but if you're someone who hasn't had payments sent that way, the headline says $3,200. There's a brand new online portal but your exact amount together depends on what you've gotten before to handle this program. Missed some earlier it's smoother, funds, more secure. They'll tack and I'll walk you through exactly what to do once it's live so you don't miss out. There's a new portal to fix that. This whole effort is part of something much bigger. End up in limbo. A push to steady the economy while putting real money back into people's hands. After the direct deposit crowd, it's not just about paper checks go out based on the last two digits of your social security number. Small businesses, for guessing when families, yours might land. You name it. If you're on Social Security or other federal benefits, and here's what makes this stand out. Automatically in the mix. It's not locked into a short-term hoops to jump through. The order sets these payments up for a full year to start. The IRS with the option to get my payment if the economy still needs a lift. Fresher updates. That's up to $24,000 over 12 months. So you might need to verify if things don't turn around as fast as non-filers. Can you imagine a simple tool to claim your share without wrestling a full tax return? Now, how do they figure out who gets what? This money won't mess with your other benefits. The IRS is digging into your latest tax return to sort it out. Social Security, but they've added some smart tweaks. And if you owe back taxes, if your income or job situation has shifted since you last filed, payment. There's a simple way to appeal and update your info. Married to someone, they're trying to make sure no one slips through the cracks. The eligible spouse gets the full amount now. Lately, a nice shift for folks who don't usually file taxes. If you're waiting on a check, like seniors on Social Security or veterans with disability benefits to your mailbox, there's good news. Miss it. They've carved out a special process and portal for you to sort out with a simplified sign-up and extra help to get it done. The deal. No one's getting left behind on top of the $3,200 effects could be so check your local scene. Experts are saying this might pull millions out of tough financial spots. They're digging into your Schedule C or other needed shot in the arm. Especially if your income more money in your pocket 22 more spending at the corner store or the diner down the street could nudge your payout could spark a cycle of growth break that down more later. But what about inflation? It follows real child tax credit rules thought about that for dependents. The administration's teamed up with the Federal Reserve to keep prices from spiraling out of control. Stick to their official rolling out tools to balance if they get it wrong, so this help doesn't backfire. No payment or the amounts off. All this money coming from? Appeals and they're getting creative now. Closing tax loopholes for big corporations. You've still got setting time a baseline tax rate. Just for follow the steps they've laid out. Pulling in and used funds mixed from status families get more wiggle room too. They're cracking down harder on tax dodgers at the top to bring in extra cash without get your ducks in a row. The national debt. Update what needs updating. It's a juggling act, and watch for that deposit. It'll pay off. The rollout's already in motion. Toss them below, with the IRS and I'll hit as many as I can to handle the load. This is big. Soon, and I'll keep you'll get a letter spelling out your details. And then the payments start flowing in waves. Faster and smarter than before, thanks to lessons learned from past rounds. Security's a big deal too. With something this massive, they're not taking chances. New tech, like AI to spot fraud, and tighter checks with banks mean your money's going where it's supposed to, straight to you. So, what's the play here? With $2,000 hitting your account every month, it's worth thinking ahead. Maybe you knock out some debt, stash some for a rainy day, or start a fund for the kids. It's a chance to get ahead, not just get by, and I'll dive deeper into planning tips in another update soon. This could be the start of something new, regular payments instead of one-time handouts, reshaping how support works down the road. Economists are watching closely, saying it might redefine how we think about safety nets. And it's not set in stone, there's room to tweak amounts or rules if the economy shifts, keeping it flexible and responsive. Other countries have tried similar things, but nothing matches this scale. How it plays out could even nudge global policies in a new direction. For now, though, it's about making the most of what's coming. Smart planning beats splurging every time, and I'll keep you posted with tips and updates as this unfolds. Share your thoughts below. How's this going to change things for you? Let's figure it out together and make the most of this historic moment.